Hi everyone, my name is Bethany and I, along with my husband Sean, run Trash Pandas Thrift. We are a six-figure reselling business, and here on this YouTube channel, we share with you all of our tips, tricks, and experiences, all so that you can start and grow your very own reselling business too. Today, I am bringing to you part 2 of my Nashville Goodwill outlet haul. I am so excited to show you what else that we picked up at our Nashville trip. So we went to 2 Goodwill outlets. We picked up everything under the sun that we possibly could in every single category that we sell in. So if you've never seen our content before, our reselling business is a little bit different. We sell in many categories. That means great brands or BOLO or be on the lookout brands I'll share with you today. Great styles and something I like to call BOLO styles. We sell vintage, we sell Y2K, I sell kids clothes, I sell trendy younger adult clothes to retail stores as well. Everything, which is why this is going to be a great haul. I'm super excited to jump right in. So let's get started. First up is a substantial piece, and I mean it because she's heavy. She is heavy. Now, this is an unbranded piece that I'm still doing some research on. We literally just got the suitcase unpacked, and when I say unpacked, I mean, well, to paint a picture for you, to actually get this suitcase to the airport and bring it home, I had to stand on top of it as Sean desperately tried to close it and then jump on it as he tried to lock it, because of course we didn't get a regular suitcase. So truly it was a mission, and probably because this guy was so big inside of it, it feels like an alpaca blend, and that is super important. She does have a tag that I am still researching. I have never seen this tag before. That is what she looks like, and it is like thick. It is a thick leather tab that is stitched right onto it. And again, it's a really thick sweater that even kind of feels handmade. Definitely an alpaca blend. You can tell by how soft it is and from the actual material of the sweater. And it is a really great example. Oh, these even look like bear paws. I'm definitely going to look that up when I get my phone off camera. This is such a substantial sweater. I have seen styles and sold styles like this for close to $100. Again, it depends on the brand and what else we figure out about this piece, but I knew this was a showstopper. So when I saw this sticking out of a new rotation, they were rolling a bin out and I saw this on top, I followed it with my eyes and then my feet were walking and then I got the sweater. I was like, yep, I'm plucking that right out. So I'm glad I went with my gut. Okay, next up. This is a 90s Y2K vintage piece. Here's what she looks like. So she is this tag. She is vintage. This is her tag. It's Tracy Evans. So I love these knit dresses. This is a knit plaid dress, very grunge 90s aesthetic. Those are the 2 style aesthetics that it definitely would fall into. It's got buttons right there on the straps. It kind of reminds me of Clueless, if Clueless was grunge, and that's exactly how I like to source for 90s and Y2K pieces. Really stunning plaid. Next up. Hello. Okay. Oh, you're so pretty. I got this purely based on style again. This one is a new with tags piece from a brand called By the River. Here's what she looks like. Really beautiful. Again, little baby doll top. So this is a baby doll empire waist. It's got that floral embroidery all throughout. Easily looks like something that you could see on a Free People website, and that's how I know I'm on the right track. So we have quite a few ways to sell this. I could definitely see this being listed on somewhere like eBay, Poshmark, Mercari for $25. It does not matter that it's a great brand. It's the style that really sells this piece. Boho, peasant, flutter, even cottagecore are really great keywords for this. Or, so we could sell it on Whatnot, or I could wholesale it to a retail store. Either way, these great styles are really what makes these statement pieces. Ooh, up next, this is such a unique piece. So this has no brand at all. I think I'm gonna make this a tradition. In every single haul, I think I'm gonna show you guys at least one piece that has no brand at all. That sounds like a scary challenge. So again, I love crochet. I showed you in part 1 that crochet maxi dress. So it comes as no surprise that when I saw these, I was like, yeah, I am definitely getting this too. They are definitely handmade. They are handmade crochet knit shorts. Absolutely insane. It's a high rise. Definitely looks like handmade, but it could fit a medium or a large. These pieces do not scare me. Again, I know unbranded pieces are scary, but when I look at this, I see so much value because there are so many different style aesthetics that it fits into. It could fit into festival. It's crochet. I could definitely see cottagecore. I could see boho. Free People would definitely put it on their website. Okay, I'm in the direction of boho. Festival and rave are really good keywords for this as well as handmade. I think that is a great keyword that a lot of people don't often use that truly does add value. When a piece is handmade, I like using that. Next up, this is another item from the brand Set Active. So I think this might be regional. So we went to Nashville on a trip. We do not usually source in Nashville. And I don't usually come across Set Active very much. So I'm not sure if it was a coincidence that we found, I think 2 or 3 in the very same bin strip. And whenever I go somewhere, I'm always like kind of creepily, but not creepily, watching what people wear as research. I love seeing what people are wearing, what trends. Cowboy boots galore in Nashville, of course, and beautiful Western wear. However, there were also a lot of luxury athleisure, like Set Active, I often saw people wearing. These are a purple legging. So this is kind of like a influencer brand, very popular on social media and stuff like this. Definitely a easy $25 sale. Really nice piece. Okay, next up, this I was so excited about. Look at her. This is from Zara, and it is the softest thing in the world. It is a chunky, almost like faux fur. Look at that, it's so cool. It is a plush sweater. These little tabs are so plush. It is chunky. It gives off a retro vibe as well. Definitely like Y2K inspired, but I would definitely use retro. This is unique. And I think that is truly what underscores how I like to look at pieces. Even if they are from a mall brand or from a brand like Zara, is it unique? Is it something that I see every single time I go sourcing? No? Okay, wait, I need to take a second look at this. And that is why I took a second look at this. This is a great plush piece going into fall and winter. All right, next up, this is a sports bra from a brand I do not usually find. This is Shefit. This is what it looks like. I really love Shefit bras. They are super supportive. They come in a range of styles, and it has been so long since I found one. So again, I saw this on top of a bin as it rolled out. We saw a few rotations. I saw this on top as well, and that is exactly the bin that I went to, and I plucked it right out. And that's why knowing patterns of brands, for example, I saw that facing up, that crown, and I knew. It's been a minute since I found it, but I just knew that that was Shefit. So of course I knew because I had that recognition, which is why it really pays to do research, to look up, not just have a Rolodex of brands in your mind, but to know what the tags look like. I'm a truly visual learner. That is why I like to know what things look like, to be able to see them when I'm sourcing and recognize them immediately. Okay, next up, I have 2 really similar style pieces. This is the first one. She is a style pickup from a brand called Main Strip, but we did not get it for the brand. This is a style-based pickup. I gravitate towards these boho styles because number 1, they sell well for us, even on platforms like Whatnot, and number 2, really easy to market. It falls into so many different style-based aesthetics. Easily cottagecore, easily boho. If it falls into so many categories, that is how you take an item and you give value to it. I would easily still see this listed for upwards of $20, close to $25 online. It doesn't matter if it's not a great brand, it's the style. Okay, here's another one. So a lot of smocked waist puff sleeve stuff going on here. This is another one, very similar style. It's from One State, which I believe is sold at Nordstrom. But again, it's the style here. This screams to me Reformation. I could definitely see a style like this being sold at Reformation, a top, or this could even be the top to a dress sold at Reformation. It's got that smocked waist, it's got the puff sleeves, easily a boho smocked off-shoulder cottagecore top. Those are all style aesthetics that add value and make this a $10, $15 sale to that $20, $25 sale. And at the bins, especially, it doesn't matter if you're not at the bins when you have that lower cost of good and you're not finding great brands. It's pieces like these and like the tops that I'm showing you, as well as other categories of items as well, that you can give value to. And that is why style-based sourcing is amazing. Okay, next up. This is a long piece. This is from Zara. And it is a stunning maxi dress. It is a satin black maxi dress, strapless, with that black satin, and it is maxi. This, again, screams luxury. It screams it. It's got that sheen throughout, really beautiful shape to it. It's tailored in a way that screams like it is luxury, like it's not just from Zara, which is why a piece like this, yes, it's classy. That's a great keyword. Timeless, yes, but it also is capsule wardrobe, and it's definitely something I could see being quiet luxury as well. Also, it is a great night out dress, and you can market it using occasion wear as well. Little black dress, although she is a long black dress. Cocktail party is another great keyword as well. I love pieces like this. Okay, yay! Okay, it's a kids' clothes piece. Again, I didn't find nearly as much kids' clothes as I was hoping, but it's okay. This one is Ralph Lauren. And I want to show you this because it is made in India. And I recently have been kind of researching, going down a little rabbit hole, a pretty long rabbit hole about boho and cotton and when those items are made in India. And I have found that they are of higher quality. This one is a beautiful plaid dress from Ralph Lauren, made in India. It's cotton. And it is definitely falling along those lines. It is an indicator of quality, and in this case, it's a great item I would definitely pick up to wholesale through kids' clothing. Okay, next up. You know how we talked about Lululemon at the bins just feels so good? It just does, right? I mean, come on. This is Lululemon. It's a men's Lululemon shirt. And then when it has its rip tag, that feels even better. I find that the men's items often have this little rectangle. I'll show you the logo around it, instead of the normal logo, which is an indicator it is men's. And again, this is a great piece. And although some pieces in Lululemon know great brand doesn't mean great sale, that is when you have to rely on better keywords and better pricing in order to have a faster and better sale. I'm going and I'm using more keywords, breathable, comfy, even two really important keywords as well. And I think the best part is you need to make sure that you have the freedom to price as low or as high as you want. And you want to price at a price that does not make an item like this sit. It has value, but although I'm excited to see it, we can't get brand blind and price it to the stars. We need to price accurately to get these pieces to move. Okay, next up. Oh, hello. This is another new with tags piece. It's from Princess Polly. It is a nice animal print tiered little mini skirt. It feels like a nice fabric. Forgot what you are. What are you? Were you cotton? Ooh, it is a nice fabric. This is a really nice fabric, especially for like a boutique fast fashion brand. This is linen and cotton. which again, I'm a huge material-based sourcer, and if something is not polyester and it's mixed with really great quality materials, that is something that I look for. Plus, it is new with tags. So this is a great style in multiple ways. It's got an animal print, which is a huge trend, a huge style going into fall and winter. Tiered little mini skirt. It is retro. It is also a great piece. Again, we have sourced at the Goodwill outlet for years and in different categories and in different ways to sell. This is a piece that I would list online with those style aesthetics to sell for more, or it's also a piece because that we wholesale to other stores, brick and mortar stores. I would easily send this piece and they would get about $15 or $20. Okay, next up. I love this one. I found this in a bottom of a bin. That's always the best. It is vintage. It's from By Choice, California. It's made in USA, which is always like, yes. That is a good indicator you're on the right track if you're trying to find out if your item's vintage. This one is so cool. It is a full zip, almost like metallic sheen vest. It is basic, right? No, it's not. No, it is not. This is a style aesthetic staple for multiple styles. It is tailored. It's got that pleating to it. And just when I look at it, I thought of like so many different style aesthetics ran through my mind. A few that we could definitely use would be grunge, moto, 90s, and Y2K are good ones too. It takes it from just a vintage piece to, wow, that's a great on-trend vintage piece. I love these grunge pieces too. I'm not all a cottagecore girl, although I do love my cottagecore. Speaking of cottagecore, this is a crochet piece. It is another unbranded piece I got purely based off of style. Because it is fully crochet, it has that mixed pattern, and it falls into different style aesthetics. Like the last crochet piece, a good keyword for this would be rave, festival, boho, retro. Those are all great keywords as well that I would list online at about $20. Or we could resell to any of the people that we resell to that have a retail store, and they could definitely get about that as well. Okay, next up. This is another Y2K item. I was really loving all the Y2K finds. It's from a brand called Tomfoolery. Look at her. Tell me it's not the cutest thing. Some more grunge action. She is a full zip faux fur jacket with a kind of glitter all throughout. It's got that metallic foil all throughout. So I look at her and I'm already checking the boxes. I'm like, okay, faux fur, that is one box that is checked. Really good trend to capitalize on going into fall and winter that I have liked for the past few years. Okay. Next up, this, I have a funny story. So my favorite pieces that I find in the bins are always in an old bin, or they're not picked up because they don't look like anything, or they kind of fly under the radar. This is a Free People Movement sweatshirt. Really nice pullover. The only indicator it has no brand tag. Inside, yes, I believe it does have the content tag. It does, which is how when I pulled this, I saw the content tag. This is why it pays to recognize patterns. I knew that this is what sometimes a Free People tag looks like, an Urban Outfitters tag can look like this, and an Anthropologie tag can look like this. So I knew it was one of those three. The chances were good. And it turned out to be Free People Movement. It had the little logo on the back somewhere. Now I can't find it either. Isn't that funny? That's why it got left behind. Well, it's somewhere. There it is. And that's the Free People Movement logo. And I was like, yes! I love when you find it. It's like when you're finding that Lululemon logo that's evading you. It's a win. So this is a great piece for fall and for winter athleisure. Some keywords I would use would be pullover, oversized, really nice raw hem to it as well. I would also use boho. Great fall and winter staple. Okay, I have a few more to show you. I am a sucker for linen. This is from Vineyard Vines. It is 100% linen, and it's made in Italy, which now I'm a sucker times two. I love made in Italy too. It is a 100% linen ruffle back piece, really quality made. There are, again, so many style aesthetics and keywords we could use for this that would market it and add value. One would be boho. You could even use beachy, tailored, luxury, so many, and the 100% linen adds a ton of value as well. Next up, another great material. This is from Madewell. It is a 100% silk floral top with a little tie in the front. Madewell in 100% silk is something that I personally love looking for, not only because I love Madewell, but because silk really does add value. Plus, how many keywords can we add to this? It's floral, it's Hawaiian, really great silk we could use as well. It's got that chiffon texture to it. Okay, and I lied, I have two more for you now. This is from Marina Gigli, made in Italy. It's not for the brand, this is another style-based pickup. I saw that it had a very whimsical vibe to it. It is a tank top with a mesh overlay plus sequins all throughout. Super Fairycore. I got this because of how Fairycore it is. It is so whimsical. It has those sequins, and that is a style aesthetic that adds a ton of value to a piece like this that otherwise would be left behind. And lastly, these are some of my favorites of the entire haul. Look at these. Oh, these are a Y2K beauty. Oh, I love it. They are, what does that say? I think this is Avatar. They are Avatar. These are definitely Y2K. These type of pull-on pants with a very hippie Y2K inspired detail are my jam. These plus Y2K plus hippie and retro are great style aesthetics to help sell this type of piece. This is a huge Y2K style, especially when you have more patchwork than this. You can get ones that have patchwork all over it, and those perform even better. The ruffles on the bottom add value as well. Okay, you guys, that was it. That was my haul that I had to show you from Nashville. I hope you enjoyed it. If you had a piece that stood out to you, make sure you let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe down below. We will be including hauls in our weekly video schedule. I am so excited to show you the pieces that we get and that we sell in so many different categories and expand your world with style aesthetics and keywords you can then apply to your own listings as well. Okay, you guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!